Start off with a definition. Do we know what the word devil means in the Bible? Devil just means deceiver.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
And this oppressor is a deceiver, a fork-tongued, slick-back deceiver.
That's right.
All they do is lie. All they do is weave deceits for our people, to put our people off.
That's right.
All right? Now we're going to show you some examples. Give me Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5.
Slide over.
All right?
Slide over a little bit.
The reason we use the term forked tongue is because they talk out of both sides of their mouth. Right?
Right.
One day it's good, blue sky. Next day, nah, it's turquoise.
He right in the way.
It's whatever they needed to
right
be.
in the way.
That's what they make it out to be. Right? What's good for you ain't good for them. The same thing. The
Yeah,
same thing you do, it don't matter. You can do the same thing they do, and you'll see a totally different outcome.
Right.
All right, you got that out? No sweat. No sweat. So understand that this oppressor is gonna tell you something. They speak smooth, sweet words to you, to lull you in, to get you all cozied up, right? Put you to sleep, slither you to sleep, and then they hit you with that wham.
Right.
All right, Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5.
Right.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Listen to that. Our possessors, right? Our possessors, the people that possess us, they hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
Right? Because what's good for the goose should be good for the gander, but it's not. Let a black man get a felony. What does that mean? What happens to him? He can't live in certain places. He can't have certain jobs.
Right.
The brother can't even vote. But what happens when an oppressor, a rich man, gets a felony like a Donald Trump? What happens? He's a convicted felon.
That's right.
Not only are we not concerned with him still voting, but this man is running for the highest position in all the United States.
Right.
What does he have to show for the fact that he has a felony, just like my brothers get a felony, and they blackball? But they tell you when Trump get a felony to wear it like a badge of honor. Because they do crimes and hold themselves not guilty.
Right.
You know what I want to see? I want to see what the judgment going to be for Hunter Biden.
Right.
I want to see what that's going to be.
A junkie.
Right? Talk about he facing 25 years. Let's see. We gonna see. I want to see how many of the years he do. Right? That's very interesting. Because this system is rigged. Just like Donald Trump said, it's rigged. But know that it's rigged for him.
Right.
It's rigged for them. It's not rigged for us.
Right.
It's rigged against us.
That's right.
All right? This system is built to oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Right? We are the highest generating portion of this GDP. Right? We produce more money outgoing of any people group in the United States.
Right.
But yet, we on the bottom. How we spend the most money, but we make the least. That's how it's set up deliberately against us. But understand that recompense is coming. Right? We're going to even it out. But just know that, read that again. Read that again.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
Right.
Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Not guilty. Even when they are guilty. Right? Let's give you another situation, another scenario. Look, walk with me right quick. Right? Let's say we got a black man at a traffic stop. That man could lose his life.
That's right. Right.
At a traffic stop. He not even driving. Look at my boy Castillo. Wasn't even driving the car in a traffic stop. Ended up getting murdered on the spot. Did nothing. But then you got that boy that did that thing in Carolina. What's his name? Ruth. Dylan Ruth. Killed 9 people in cold blood. Not only did he survive the encounter with the police, but they bought him a burger.
Right.
Not guilty. They looking at this boy as not guilty. Right? Right? Give me understand that what you're looking at is a double standard. But this is the thing though. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Because even a lamb prefers his own, the wolf prefers his own. So we got to understand that we're not them. And we're not preferred by them. So we need to prefer each other.
Right.
That's who we need to prefer.
That's right.
Right? Read that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
That's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be trying to join with these oppressors
Right.
because we see how they treat us.
Right.
And then we turn around and treat us the same way.
Right. Right.
What's the girl name that went to the school? The one that went to the first segregated school, integrated. Ruby Bridges.
Yeah, there you go.
She did an interview later on in life, right? And in this interview, she was talking about the oppression that she would deal with going to an all-white school, being the first and only black person in this school.
Right.
She was called names. She was spat on.
Right.
They threw rocks at her.
Right.
She had to deal with this oppression day in, day out. And did this harden her towards her oppressor? No. Guess who it hardened her toward? Her brother at the house. She talked about going home and doing evil, wicked things to her little brother. Because when you get all this negative treatment, all of this negative aggression pointed toward you, it gotta go somewhere.
Right.
And instead of pointing it back at where it belongs, she went and pointed it right back at her brother. That's why these scriptures exist.